Hello and welcome to the first edition of Crunch Time Special Draft Time, where our four contestants will be asked to draft a series of sports-related items within a given topic. My name is Seth Nefsky, and today our drafters, Eric, Noah, Rain, and Zach, will be drafting sports memes. From crying Michael Jordan to angry Michael Phelps, sports have played a very prominent role in the meme world, and it's time we finally highlight some of the best memes the genre has to offer. The rules of the game are simple. Our four contestants must choose 5 memes each in a snake-style draft. These memes must originate from still images, be related to either an athlete or a sports moment, and be certified a meme by knowyourmeme.com. At the end of the draft, it's up to you, the audience, to vote which drafter chose the best memes in the comment section or on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, links in the description below. And now, without further ado, it's time for the draft. The time has come for the event of the century. The official sports meme draft. Welcome Eric, Noah, Rain, and Zach. Eric, what's your strategy coming into the draft?
Well, obviously it's hard to decide in terms of recency bias because obviously a lot of the meme culture driven today relies on sports memes, but there are a lot of hidden gems in here that are old but gold, so it's going to be a good mix of both, I think.
Noah, how about you?
Yeah, no, I'm going for versatility. I really want a diverse group of people. I mean, it's different sports, different meanings, different contextual importance behind the memes. I'm looking for a meme group that can do it all.
Rain?
I think everyone's lying here. I want to build a super team. I want to have the best players available, best memes available. And, by the time all 5 picks are gone, I think I'm going to have the best team. And you boys better watch out.
Spoken like a LeBron fan. What do you think, Zach?
Well, I think I'm going to go for the memes that can be used in multiple scenarios, because the more you can relate to a meme, the more it spreads, the better the meme, because it's more effective. So if I can get those memes, I think I'm sitting pretty over here.
Well, gentlemen, let me be your Adam Silver, except instead of being a tall, skinny Jew, I'm a thicker, younger Jew. So with the first round, the first pick goes to Eric Crookshank. Eric, who are you choosing?
Okay, so as a rookie on this show, Crunch Time, it's not an easy decision. There's a lot of good picks to go for here, but I think I'm gonna have to go with a classic one, and that's gonna be crying Michael Jordan.
Ooh,
Michael Jordan's off the board. Okay.
Yeah, crying Michael Jordan, of course, is a classic in meme culture. It's just like it completely resembles when you take that hard L and you just can't recover from it, but you're in between that stage of bawling your eyes out and just sheer defeat. So that's why I got to go with crying Michael Jordan.
Making up for 84, taking Michael Jordan first. Noah, what is your first round pick?
I think that was a great pick. Can we play the weird wizard music that goes in the NBA draft too, please?
Yeah, Drew's going to add that after.
Okay,
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the ESPN classic.
But give me Nick Young with the face. Yeah, that would. It's
Shucks.
It's
Goddamn.
so good. Can I swear?
Yes, you can, sir.
So fucking good. No, that shit is. It's so versatile. If anyone says anything ridiculous, Nick Young. Anyone says anything remotely that you don't agree with, Nick Young. It's just it's got good protection, can get you a lot of different places. So that's what I'm going with.
A great pick from Mr. Noah Levinson. Number 3 overall in the first round goes to Rain. Rain, who's your pick?
So this was actually the number 1 person on my board. So I'm really happy with how he fell to me. And I'm pleased to select my next chapter, Kevin Durant.
Oh.
Wow.
So, the reason being is that whenever you see a team win a championship or, anything like that, the first meme that you see in that comment section is Kevin Durant with the logo of the team that won. Because Kevin Durant, he sort of broke the NBA. He sort of ruined the balance of the league for a little bit. And just to have an opportunity to clown him at any time, at anywhere, it's a meme that will last forever. And that's why it's my first overall pick.
Once again, spoken like a true LeBron fan. Next, we head to the 4th pick of round 1, the last pick of round 1. Zach, who are you taking?
All right, considering I'm the last pick, I think I got a pretty solid one in my pocket here. I'm going to go with John Wall, bruh. because
Okay.
I don't even think I need to explain this one. Like, bruh, you know, like there's nothing really else to say. Like, you can pretty much say it for every scenario, and either it's if it's cringe or just like talking with your friends, just it hits every single time.
Well, that's a nice end to round one. That's for sure. Next, round two. Zach, it's you again. Who are you choosing?
Ooh, okay, snake draft. I like this. All right.
I said it at the top, Eric. Don't get mad.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to do another Michael Jordan meme. I'm going to do the stop it, get some help meme.
Okay.
Underrated meme.
Ooh.
I think it's a very underrated meme because, you know, I feel like it has a long shelf life. It's been around for quite a while, but the thing is, it's not overused. So when it is used, it's always fresh, and it's still a great meme. So I'm going to go with Michael Jordan, stop it, get some help.
Got to get those fresh memes. And wow, first 5 picks, all NBA memes. I wonder how long this trend will continue. Rain, you have the second pick of round 2. Who are you choosing?
So that trend is actually going to stop. I've decided to choose a meme that's actually meaned a lot to me, since I first saw it. So we're going to go with the Azus one, Shawn Oakman.
Yeah.
That's a classic meme in itself, and it's a situation where you can use that meme in any situation, in any tweet, just a form of intimidating someone else. And to see a man like Shawn Oakman right around you, I'd probably shit my pants. So it's a hell of a meme, that's for sure.
Rain possibly shitting his pants. Maybe that's another video for another day. But next we head to Noah's pick for round 2, the third pick of round 2. Noah, who are you taking?
I'm taking number 2 on my draft board. Happy to see him. I'm getting my 1 and 2 on the big board. Lance Stephenson blowing in LeBron's ear. I'm a huge fan of Lance Stephenson. I know Rain is an Indiana fan too, so he can respect that.
But I'm also a LeBron fan too, so it's
very conflicted.
Same here. But I mean, LeBron is the recipient of Lance Stephenson's holy mouth wind, if you'll allow me to call it that. And man, it's got a lot to it. It didn't have a super long shelf life. It's a little bit. I'm going against my draft philosophy here. It's a little bit one-dimensional, but I really see that one dimension as just being incredibly powerful in this meme draft. So I'm happy to grab it. Yeah.
So it's like your JJ Redick. The thing is, you happen to pick your JJ Redick with your second pick. So we'll see if that pays off.
Hey, it's a good podcast. No JJ Redick slander in here.
Okay, I apologize.
Not a good podcast. Yeah, you better apologize.
So for the last pick of the second round, Eric, who are you taking?
Well, I'm surprised this one has actually fallen all the way down here and right into my lap. I'm going to have to take LeBron James mad at J.R. Smith. And that's just because, like, this meme perfectly wow, that's not a word. Perfectly captures the expression when you're just so frustrated with someone, and it applies to a bunch of different situations. And not only that, it just like perfectly fits J.R. Smith's mentality, as NBA fans have labeled him the Henny God. He was definitely off the Henny in that play. So yeah, that's a top second round pick in my opinion.
So Eric, by the end of round 2, you have a LeBron and you have a Jordan. Now I know we have a couple LeBron guys in here, but now with ESPN's latest list, who are you taking out of the two of them? Just on a different note.
We're really putting this on me right now.
Rain and Noah will drive to where you are right now from their different locations.
Meet me in Temecula. If you guys know, if you know, you know. And
well, I mean, The Last Dance would make it seem like Michael has never missed a shot in his life, but I'm gonna have to go to LeBron. I feel like if I just explain myself, I'm just gonna dig myself a deeper hole into the Jordan Stans fan base, so I'm just gonna stop there.
All right,
The Last Dance is awesome and all, but last week's episode of the fact that they said he could probably play in the majors after 3 years is pretty ridiculous. So
I don't know. I think that they're just trying to jump his ego with that one.
Yeah, straight cap. That is cap. You see all the hats here. That's all cap.
As many caps as the Last Dance documentary, apparently. So Eric, first pick of round 3. Who are you taking?
Okay, so for this pick, I'm gonna have to go with Damian Lillard victory stare. I
Oh,
think this one as well is also very versatile in the sense that his expression in this meme just fits a lot of areas where it's like in the scenario, of course, it's just like, yeah, I just fucked you up. But it also works like in the meme example you have here where it's just like a kind of Disney Channel beginning to a movie where he's like, yep, that's me, Damian Lillard. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. So I think it's pretty universally loved. And at the time, it was amazing for meme culture. So I'm pretty happy with that pick.
Fun fact, I tried to get the Derrick Rose stare on this list, but unfortunately there's no Know Your Meme page, so Lillard is the lone game-winning starer on this list. I apologize for that. Know Your Meme, get that up as soon as possible. Maybe if they do, someone could pick him. Next, we head to round 3. Noah, it's your pick.
Yeah. So
Who are
I
you
have,
choosing?
I have 2 basketball right now. I'm jumping to a different sport, diversifying my my portfolio. I'm getting the Bartolo at bat. I mean, it never hurts to have more Bartolo in your life. I have it down as the Bartolo thick meme just because it's unbelievable. Just the girth on that batting stance. Got to show baseball some love. And you got to show Bartolo, who may end up being the greatest player of all time, of our generation at least.
yeah.
So you got to love Bartolo, and you got to love him just being enormous and just wonderful.
Noah picks Hall of Fame thick boy, Bartolo Colon. Next, Rain, your pick of round 3. Who are you taking?
So we're actually going to go back to something pretty familiar, and I've decided to select Draymond Green talking to Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
So the reason why I picked this is because you can use this in any scenario, and it's one hell of a meme because the way I would use this meme is for Friday beers. That would be a cool pep talk before going into the bar. So that's the perfect scenario for that meme, and it would work out very well.
I like that one a lot. It's a solid meme. This was before their tarnished relationship.
Yeah.
And Draymond chewed him out. So rest in peace to the Drevin relationship. I hope that it finds a way to recover, even though now it's long distance. So next we head to Zach. Last pick of round 3. Who are you taking, buddy?
All right, last pick around 3. I'm going to have to go with Angry Michael Phelps.
Oh, yeah.
I just like that meme. First of all, I have to diversify. I think I already have 3 basketball or 2 basketball. So got to swim in one in there. That's good. And again, this meme's been around forever, like on every single like social media platform. I swear to God, it's been on like MySpace at one point. So it stood the test of time and it's still relatable in many different scenarios. So Angry Michael Phelps, I think it's a solid pick.
All right, Zach, you also have the first pick of round 4. So who are you taking with that?
All right. I'm going to go with the smiling Usain Bolt.
Ooh, okay.
2 Olympics in a row.
Yeah, I like that one, Canadian. So Andre DeGrasse shout out. But yeah, Usain Bolt, just a legend. Like that's just like one of those photos that is taken and that will probably be the one that he'll frame at the end of his career. Cause I think it encapsulates everything. Like he's just super dominant and plus it circulated the meme world. So it's the best of both worlds in my opinion.
All right. Definitely fair. Rain, 4th round. Who you taking?
Ooh, this one's a little slippery, but I think I'm just going to continue with the basketball trend. I think NBA Twitter is the best Twitter community out there. So we're going to go with, I think this hasn't been taken yet. Please mistake me if it has, but I'm going to choose Michael Jordan looking at the iPad.
Yeah,
It has not been taken. The
Nice.
third.
That's awesome. Yeah. So, I mean, it's not even recency bias, but it's just been used very effectively as of late. The Last Dance has, taken over people's lives. And this is a meme that you can use in any scenario. Like, say, someone says something that's very stupid. You just use that meme, plug it in, and there you go.
The third Michael Jordan meme taken.
Yeah.
Which brings me to a question. Guys, if you could all just chip in here between rounds, even though we're not actually between rounds, mid-4th round, who do you think is the most memeable athlete of all time? Is it Mike? Is it LeBron? Is it Bartolo Colon? Is it Kobe? Is it KD? There are so many great memes, but who is the best athlete meme? with
think
all of the catalog.
Oh, sorry, I cut you off there. But
All good.
I definitely think it's LeBron, and Jordan definitely has better memes. Don't get me wrong, in my opinion. But LeBron is kind of the superstar in the social media age. So therefore, like, you know, every image, every game, there's going to be a new image, a new clip, and that just goes viral. So there's a lot of LeBron memes that just come and go because there's so many of them. So I think if you're looking at, you know, the broader scheme of things, it definitely has to go to LeBron.
Any disagreements there? Or you guys all think LeBron's the best memed player of all time?
Hey, he's the
That's
best
a
at
great
everything he
take.
does. So, you know, he's the best at everything he does. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
All right, so round 4. Noah, it's your pick. Who are you taking?
Man, this is a tough one. I think, man, I think I have to go Desmond Bryant Mugshot. We're going a different sport again, but man, that mugshot is fucking awesome. Who
Yeah,
takes
that's hilarious.
that shit? He's
That's
on a seal and it looks perfect. I think that right there is just unreal. Being able to have a completely indistinguishable image where you can't even tell where his head starts and the seal body begins. And man, there's just something about it. You can put him on anything. He can become anything for your team. I don't know if I want him as a seal or a human or a NFL lineman for my team, but god damn, he's a plug and play guy no matter how you see it, and I'm a huge fan.
Desmond Bryant, the Frank's Red Hot of memes, because you could put that shit on everything. Next, we head to the last pick of round 4 from the rookie Eric Ruckshank, perhaps. Who are you taking?
Oh shit.
Nice pun there. I'm gonna.
This came to me.
I had it. Where is it? It's okay. I can't find it right now. But I'm gonna be taking the Cristiano Ronaldo bad trophy meme. I can't find it, but it's just so inaccurate. Okay, yeah. Cristiano Ronaldo bust. It's like the epitome of almost getting there, but just not getting there. And I think that's another relatable meme that a lot of people will attest to. And of course, the best memes are the relatable ones. So, or actually, they may just be the most unrelatable ones are the best memes. But depends on how you look at
middle
it.
ground.
That seems to be polar opposites. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I guess it's just, you know, memes like extremes, you know, to put a rhyme.
Wow.
And the more moderate stuff, dude, I'm killing it with the wordplay today. It's going great.
There you go.
Indeed.
I've always thought that bust kind of looks like if Kristaps Porzingis was just punched in the face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it looks a lot more like
call.
KP than Cristiano Ronaldo, personally. But Eric, your last pick, buddy, to round out your starting 5 of memes. Who are you taking with the first pick of round 5?
Don't choke, man.
This one's tough because you're really going down. There's lots of good ones to choose from. I was honestly considering to go with James Harden Red Eye, but I think that's honestly just a poor man's crying Jordan. So I don't want to double up on those, of course. But I think I'm going to have to go with Shaquille O'Neal Falls. And big people falling, funniest thing in the world. Especially when you can incorporate this into different scenarios, like Shaq looks like he's diving into a swim lane, like you have the example here, or just tons of different scenarios where you can implement this big fella.
Thanks for that, Eric. Yeah, that's a solid pick. I'm not going to lie. I'm a big fan of that one. A truly memed moment right from the start. Very organic. You like the grassroots memes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you don't
exactly.
want it. You don't want no corporations coming here making their memes. This one started from Twitter, and that's what it's about. Get your memes locally sourced. So next, we head to the last pick for Mr. Noah Levinson. Noah, who's rounding out your starting 5?
I've been preaching diversity this whole time, and I've got to go to a place that none of us has gone yet, and that's soccer. Shout out to soccer. It's a sport. Just not one that we in this group chat are really caring too much about. I'm going to go with Eul-Young Lee Slap, man. Him standing over looking like Goku. Oh my God. I mean, I love Dragon Ball. I grew up on that shit. I don't know who that dude is. I don't know where he's playing. But hell if I don't enjoy it. And I think if something can work without any of the context that it requires, that's a good meme.
Well, thanks for that. And yeah, you definitely butchered his name, so you prove right there that you don't know who he
I was
is.
gonna say.
That's actually the second soccer meme taken, because Eric Cruikshank over there with the Ronaldo bust. But yeah,
True,
sentiment
true.
is still there. It's a great meme. And to be
Apologies,
honest,
Eric. Apologies.
I only found out about this meme when I was assembling the list, and it's so great. So I guess it's just something that hit in the soccer world, and not really in the outer sports world. So next, Rain, who's going to be your fifth pick?
Hey, like I said, you know, I was preaching best player available, and you know, in order to have, you know, a good starting five, you just got to put them out there and see what happens. So this last pick is going to be for all the kings out there, for all the simps, and Carmelo Anthony risking it all. That's a fire meme. That's a fire meme in itself. You know, just because the simp community just dealt with heartbreak over the weekend with Doja Cat. Yeah, so she finessed us all.
Eric knows. Eric knows. It's
and,
like, fuck.
This pick is dedicated to them, and it's one hell of a meme. I mean, you know, we have a lot of people that like to risk it all and like to go for the big girl or go for the 10, and that's Carmelo Anthony. And
Are you dropping names or
that's why
no?
I'm picking them. Nah. That ain't it. But Doja Cat, we got to cancel her. She finessed everyone. So.
R.I.P.
Yeah, she finessed everyone.
The risking it all meme, kind of like Melo himself, it does one thing very well, right? Because it's not the most versatile meme, but when it hits hard.
Oh, it's fire, yeah. But, you know, the rest of my starting five, it's, you know, they can do some switches and, you know, they can adapt to different styles of play, different styles of memes. And this one here is just a straight shooter. So that's what we got to get him.
All right. And the last pick, the Isaiah Thomas pick, one might say.
Yes.
Zach, who are you
Speaking
taking?
of Isaiah, though, you didn't have the good Isaiah meme in here.
Yeah.
Sorry, it wasn't on Know Your Memes. Wasn't on Know Your Memes. Don't blame me. It's like Know Your Meme.
It's a video too, so it's okay. I understand, but that's definitely some recency bias. But that meme, fucking, it hits.
Mm-hmm.
It does. But for my last pick, I'm gonna go with an NBA player, and I was actually scrolling through, and I was surprised that this one was still up, just based on its legend status. So I'm gonna go with the Yao Ming face. Because think about this. This thing's been around since what, 9gag? Literally the example the picture you provided, the face you make when you have to study for a test or you forgot to study but you passed with an A, like that's not funny anymore.
Too.
That's how old this meme is. Yeah, it's still relevant. I don't know why we laughed at it in the past, but like, hey, it's clearly a solid meme, has stood the test of time, probably one of the oldest out of the bunch, and just an absolute classic. Can't go wrong.
All right,
it's
gentlemen.
definitely a Facebook meme.
Yeah. I gotta say, 20 great memes chosen. But let's go through some snubs. And I'm gonna start just with one, really. Michaela Maroney face. Speaking of OG memes, none of you guys took her. So what's the deal there? Why couldn't you do with Michaela Maroney?
I think it's too one-dimensional, man. Like it's just like it's not a very over, like, I don't know, it's not like a meme that could transcend over different scenarios, I think. Or it could and just not be overly funny.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of those like face, you know, showing you some type of emotion memes. So there's just so much to choose from at the end of the day. And like I thought I chose the ones that I like. The Yao Ming face. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's fire. But yeah, with me, it's like, I'm just gonna be honest. I've never seen that meme before.
Are you serious?
Really?
I don't think I have either.
What?
I've seen it everywhere. What do you guys see?
She met the president because of that. You realize, right?
Hey, I don't live under a rock or anything, but I'm on Twitter, like, you know, pretty frequently, and I've never seen that meme since, like, and I've had Twitter since what, grade 7, grade 6? Sorry, like, that's just facts.
Okay.
If we're all being frank, though, I didn't pick it because my mom posted it on Facebook. So it was off limits.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Perfectly fair. All right, just a couple more I want to get through. The late, great Kobe Bryant, white hot. I mean, that photo shoot was legendary, yet none of you chose him. So any thoughts there as to why you didn't take Kobe?
I don't know what I would, like, caption it as, or, like, really what scenario it would apply to be funny. It is a funny photo in itself, but memes, I think, need to rely on context a lot, and I'm not sure.
For sure.
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
to be honest, the petty Kobe Bryant's the better of the two.
Yeah,
Kobe
I
memes.
was
Yeah.
gonna
So
say.
that-
I was gonna say.
I was
yeah.
thinking about picking that with my fifth pick, but
Mhm.
he just missed the cut. I'm just going to sign him in free agency. So, yeah.
All right, and last one I just want to discuss. It's not a singular meme, but a player who I think is an underrated meme guy, just because he's
Yeah.
had his moments. Tom Brady, he got the big coat, he's got the courtroom. There are a couple more that didn't qualify because they weren't on Know Your Meme, but he's got some
Yeah.
crying faces.
Yeah.
He's a big meme, but no
Go Blue.
Tom Brady memes taken. So, any thoughts
Go Blue.
there?
Oh wow, Rain, did you go to Michigan?
No, I just can't. The reason why I didn't pick Tom Brady is because I can't slander, the OG
True.
Michigan man, right? So, that guy's my boy. I don't like the Pats at all, but Tom Brady's a Michigan man, so I got to rep him. So I can't slander that guy, and I can't slander LeBron either. So.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time. I can't wait to hear you guys make your cases in 1-minute rants. And may the best man win.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it, Seth.
Yeah.
Now that the draft is over, it's time for our drafters to make their cases as to why they picked the best squad. With the first pick, there's Eric Cruikshank, who ended up with a team of crying Michael Jordan, LeBron James mad at J.R. Smith, Damian Lillard victory stare, Cristiano Ronaldo bust, and falling Shaquille O'Neal. So Eric, why is your team filled with the best memes around?
There are only 3 questions that need to be answered when putting together one of the spiciest memes of 2020. Is it relatable? Will it be funny a year from now? Can I use a quarantine caption on it? And does it include Michael Jordan? Now, the fact of the matter is, I just lied to you. That was 4 questions. But this collective of sports memes that I've put together, it fits all of that criteria that will make you laugh away those tears of loneliness and forget about the absurd amount of money you've spent on Uber Eats over the past couple of weeks. Looking at my lineup, we got J.R. Smith and LeBron James, and if this meme doesn't perfectly express your frustration when someone can't decide which restaurant to order from, then I don't know what will. Damian Lillard, his stare down is the exact look your Uber driver has after picking up you and your rowdy friends after a night at the bar. Ronaldo's face on this statue is not just funny because it looks more like Kristaps Porzingis, but because it's the perfect representation of what a disappointing first Tinder date is like. Oh, and Shaq falling? Well, I feel like I don't need to explain this. Anytime Shaq does anything, it is hilarious. So those are my picks. Make the right choice.
Thanks, Eric. With the second pick, there's Noah Levinson, whose team consists of confused Nick Young, Lance Stephenson blowing in LeBron's ear, Bartolo Colon at bat, Desmond Bryant Mugshot, and Eul-Young Lee Slap. So, Noah, why is your team the best of them all?
Some websites said that a good meme must be short, witty, relatable, and unique. Did I consider any of those things when I created my list? Absolutely not. Maybe I said I did, but in reality, I really just picked the ones that I liked. So is my list the best? Once again, probably not. But is it my list? Well, you bet your ass it is. From top to bottom, my list is filled with memes that are great to look at, think about, or use yourself. Confused Nick Young is a top-tier response to anyone saying something absolutely ridiculous. Lance Stephenson blowing is just great because you get to think about how Lance is a national treasure again. Bartolo Colon speaks for himself, as he's one of the thickest professional athletes of our generation. Eul-Young Lee Slap has been transformed into a Dragon Ball meme in Dragon Ball Slaps. And lastly, Desmond Bryant just looks absolutely fucking hilarious. So maybe my list isn't the best. But it's got a whole bunch of fun stuff, and I think that's good enough.
Thanks, Noah. With the third pick, Rain Hernandez's team features Kevin Durant's next chapter, Shawn Oakman, Draymond Green talking to Kevin Durant, Michael Jordan looking at an iPad, and Carmelo Anthony risking it all. So, Rain, what makes your team the best?
The best way to build a championship roster is through the draft, and in this case, the 5 memes that I have picked up are the best memes for any situation. First off, who doesn't love clowning the biggest cupcake in the NBA? Oh, did someone just win an important game? Well, don't worry, Katie will join the opposition right away. Now, the folktale that is Shawn Oakman. They say pictures can speak 1,000 words, and that 6'9", 300-pound freak nature can be used to win any argument, guaranteed. Next up, we turn back to the snake of the NBA with his conversation with Donkey from Shrek. That will hype you up in any thread and will hit home to anyone that needs a pep talk. The most infamous meme from The Last Dance was when the second greatest player of all time looks at his iPad. This can be used to clown anyone that says something so stupid and out of this world, like saying LeBron isn't the greatest player of all time. Lastly, this one goes out to all my simps. as Melo risks it all for Rihanna. Use this meme if you see someone you love to sim for and, well, hope for the best.
Thanks, Rain. With the last pick, Zach Finch's team includes John Wall Bruh, Michael Jordan's Stop It, Get Some Help, Angry Michael Phelps, Smiling Usain Bolt, and Yao Ming Face. So, Zach, why do you think you won the meme draft?
Okay, to start things off, I personally believe that I have the 5 best memes in this entire draft, starting from pick number 1 in John Wall Bruh. I feel like everyone has used that phrase once in a while, so it just kind of cements how important this meme is, and it kind of caused a cultural movement in terms of how people communicate nowadays. Also, Jordan, Stop It, Get Some Help. Michael Jordan, probably the GOAT for basketball memes at least. Legendary meme can be used in many different comedic purposes, has been around for a while, and again, anything with Michael Jordan has got to be good, right? Michael Phelps, the pouting face, I feel like that's been around since 2012, and it's used in so many different scenarios. The fact that it's still considered a meme today, outstanding. Usain Bolt, legendary photo, cements him as the GOAT, also again used in many different comedic standpoints. But the last pick of the draft, Yao Ming, that's been around since 9gag. If you want to talk about memes, that is legendary. It's probably one of the first sporting memes ever, and that's why I have the best 5 drafts.
Well, that's it for draft time. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, most importantly, make sure to vote for the episode winner, either in the comments or on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. You can follow the Draft Time Ranters on social media with links in the description below. My name is Seth Nefsky, and thanks for watching Draft Time.